Hey there, and welcome. I'm going to breeze through some pretty cool things you might be surprised to learn. Hope you enjoy it. Here we go. Chocolate has been used as a currency in ancient civilizations of Mexico and South America. As the Aztecs began dominating Mesoamerica, they had to rely on the Mayans and traded cocoa beans with them as a form of money. Do you want to go to Rome? Which one? There's a city named Rome on 6 out of 7 of the world's continents. You really dropped the ball this time, Antarctica. It's been said that there are more possible chess game variations than atoms in the universe. Perhaps saying there are more chess variations than one could easily count is a more down-to-earth statement. Saturn's surface is less dense than water, which means that it could actually float in your bathtub if it were big enough. There are over 700 ancient Egyptian hieroglyphic symbols, compared to just 26 letters of the English alphabet. That's a lot! The QWERTY keyboard layout, which is standard on most devices today, was designed in the 1870s for typewriters. It was created to prevent the jamming of mechanical typewriters by separating frequently used letter pairs.
People aged 60 years and older make up 12.3% of the global population. With advances in healthcare and longevity, that number is expected to reach 22% by 2050. Cats have an extra organ that allows them to taste scents in the air, which is why your cat stares at you with her mouth open from time to time. Nothing to worry about. Pound cake got its name from its recipe. The early recipes of pound cake called for 1 pound of butter, 1 pound of eggs, and 1 pound of sugar. That's a big cake. For every advertisement for an Apple iPhone, the time will be set as 9:41. This is the time that Steve Jobs announced the very first iPhone back in 2007. Marie Curie was the first person ever to win 2 Nobel Prizes, one for physics in 1903 and the other for chemistry in 1911 for her work on radioactivity. 1 in 4 hazelnuts ends up in Nutella. That's right, Nutella spread is so popular that it's estimated that 25% of all hazelnuts end up in a jar. Some universities are trying to grow them in labs to negate global shortages.
M&Ms are named after the businessmen who created the candy. Forrest Mars and Bruce Murray didn't have the best relationship as Mars leveraged Murray out of his 20% share of the business before it became a huge success. The youngest pope in history was Pope Benedict IX, who was about 20 years old when he was elected in 1032. He is also the only person to have been the pope more than once. Listening to music can greatly enhance physical performance. Research has shown that the synchronization of music with repetitive exercise provides enhanced performance, helping people work out for longer and train more efficiently. It's a tradition in Japan to eat KFC, otherwise known as Kentucky Fried Chicken, on Christmas. To ensure they get their chicken, over 3 million people a year pre-order their Christmas meal, often months in advance. A tradition traced to Takeshi Okawara, the manager of the first KFC in Japan, which opened in 1970. Now that's one divided city. Istanbul, in Turkey, is the only city to be located on 2 continents. The western half is located in Europe, while the eastern half is in Asia. Camels store fatty tissue, not water. in their humps. Storing fat in one area helps keep them cooler than if it was distributed across the rest of their body, like fat is in most other animals. So what did you think? Comment below and let us know which one was your favorite. See you on the next one.